Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to do a review of the Lenovo Legion 5 laptop announced in India a few months back, and this is the AMD Ryzen 5 chipset laptop, the Legion 5. So we're going to talk about this Legion 5 and how it performs for the price segment. Now the Legion 5 comes with a full HD resolution display with 120Hz refresh rate. It's powered by the AMD Ryzen 5 4600HS and it has 8GB LPDDR4 RAM. It also comes with the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 Ti with 4GB DDR6 RAM, and in terms of storage you get a 256GB SSD for Windows, and you also get a 1TB hard disk drive. So that's the primary configuration of the Lenovo Legion 5 launched in India. So we're going to talk about this laptop, how good the laptop is for the price segment. This is priced around starting around 75k. We'll talk about the pricing later. Now the Legion 5 is an AMD Ryzen 5 powered chip. It is a 6-core CPU with 8GB RAM included. This is a laptop for gamers, beginner level gamers, and also creators who edit a lot of videos. So it has the Ryzen 5 chipset, which is a really powerful chip. So let's talk about this laptop. So before getting into the video, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's begin. First, let's have a look at the design and build quality. Now in terms of design, you can see that the Legion 5 is kind of a decent looking laptop. You can see that nothing much in terms of design aspect. You can see that very plain design, the Legion branding, and you also get the Lenovo branding here. Now the ports and lights are at the back, as well as you also get the ports on either side. It's a 2.3 kilogram laptop, so it's not the lightest out there. Of course gaming laptops are not lightweight, and it's also a bit bulkier because it's a larger display, 15.6 inches display. 2.3 kilograms is the weight, but overall it's kind of decent looking laptop out there for gamers. You don't get the RGB lighting. That's something which is missing on the laptop, especially when Asus Tough series and the ROG series have the RGB lighting. That's something which is missing here, but overall the design looks quite okay, not something which is stunning out there or the wow factor, but it's still a decent looking laptop out there with good set of ports and connectivity. We'll come back to the ports in a while. Now this is made of actually plastic material. In our testing we haven't given an idea about what exactly the material is, but it looks plastic. But overall the build quality feels pretty strong enough, and it's kind of heavy as well. Now the lid mechanism is also very sturdy one, and you can see that it works pretty well, and you can also see that the Legion branding inside the laptop. It has a full-fledged keyboard and the trackpad, and audio is by Harman, and you get the Lenovo branding once again here. So overall in terms of design and build quality, we feel it's quite a decent looking laptop out there. For gamers there isn't the RGB lighting, as I said before, but feels quite okay. You also get an webcam included with the privacy shutter included. Next, let's move on to the display. Now this device comes with a 15.6 inches full HD resolution display. That's 1920 by 1080p resolution display, and this is a 120Hz refresh rate panel. So the refresh rate definitely looks good, but the display is kind of not the best color calibrated display. So if you're a creator who wants the best colors, this might not be the best out there, but still it provides a decent experience overall in terms of the colors. They're quite okay in terms of the color accuracy, but again not the best one out there. And you can also see that the refresh rate looks quite good. It's 120Hz refresh rate panel, and overall experience, the colors are quite okay. The viewing angles are good. Even viewing angles looks good. You can also make the display flat. That means almost 180-degree flat it can be made, which is something which is again quite okay in this price segment. So that's the display aspect about the Lenovo Legion 5. Next, let's move on to the ports and connectivity available. So this laptop is equipped with almost all the ports you would like to have on a gaming laptop. So let's have a look at what all ports it offers. So most of the ports are available on the back of the laptop. So you can see that you get an RJ45 LAN port, then you get the USB Type-C port, and then this is the USB 3.1 Type-C Gen 1 port, and then you get a two USB 3.1 Gen 1 port, then you have the HDMI 2.0 port, then you also get another USB 3.1 Gen 1 port on the left side along with the 3.5mm audio jack, and even on the right side you get another USB 3.1 Gen 1 port, and you also get the LED indicators available there. Now otherwise you can see that there are also ventilations available for the fan for cooling on either sides, and also the back panel, so it's fairly well equipped in terms of the ventilations. So those are the ports and connectivity, so it's fairly well equipped in terms of ports. You have plenty of USB type A port, and USB type C port is also included, Ethernet port is there, so it's pretty good in terms of ports and connectivity. Next, moving on to the performance. So this laptop is powered by, as I said before, the AMD Ryzen 5 4600HS, which is a 6-core CPU, and it is coupled with 8GB DDR4 RAM, and you get 256GB SSD for the PCIe SSD for Windows. So the performance is good because it's an SSD, and you also get additional 1 TB of regular hard disk drive for storing all your files. Now in terms of performance, you also get the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 Ti with 4GB DDR6 RAM, and in terms of cooling, you also get the Cold Front 2.0 with dual channel thermal mechanism, and it also has the different modes like quiet, balanced, and performance mode for thermals. And in terms of performance, this is definitely good in terms of the overall experience. The Ryzen 5 4600HS is a really powerful chip, and for creators, especially for editing videos, it's a really good chip because it provides great performance all around. We would have liked the 16 gigs of RAM on this variant because higher RAM would have given a bit more flexibility in terms of performance, but the one which we tested has 8GB RAM, but the performance overall is good. Now the heating is slightly on the higher side, we feel, but again we didn't see any throttling issues as such. Even with higher temperature, we did not see any sort of throttling issues. And the GTX 1650 Ti is definitely a good graphic card for the entry level gamers. It may not be the most powerful one out there, but again let's consider the price segment. This is priced below the 1 lakh pricing, and for that the 1650 Ti is definitely good for kind of gamers. We are not really into gaming, but definitely want to game, and also for creators it provides a good experience overall. So we did rendering test of videos, and it found it to be pretty good and fast, and overall performance was really good. Now the Lenovo's software also provides some additional options like the Lenovo Edge, where you can get the thermal mode, the balance mode if you want, or you can go with the auto mode. There is a network boost option, then hybrid mode. You can also lock the touchpad if you want when you're gaming. Then there is also rapid charging available, Wi-Fi, security, Dolby support is there. So this app, the Lenovo Vantage app, provides some really good options to customize your performance. So those are the options available with this laptop. So these can be configured with the provided app or the bundled app with the laptop. Now the laptop runs on Windows 10, and you can do basic all the tasks whatever generally you do on a Windows laptop on this as well. So you get the Windows Home Edition on this laptop. Now in terms of audio experience, we felt there is kind of okayish performance. There is also Dolby audio, and the speakers are tuned by Harman, and the total output what you get from the speakers is not very loud. Actually, it could have been slightly better, especially for a gaming laptop. We felt it should have been slightly better overall. So that was the audio performance. Now talking about the keyboard, you get a full size keyboard on this laptop, and the typing experience is really good. The key travel is around 1.5 mm, which is pretty good, and we did not see any sort of issues here. It was really smooth typing on this laptop. The keys have good travel, a good feedback overall, and the number pad also works quite good. And looking at the trackpad, again it's a very good trackpad actually. Generally what happens with the most of the mid-range Windows laptop, the keyboard and the trackpad experience won't be that great, but here the trackpad was kind of okay, and we did not see any sort of issues here. It was very smooth experience overall. So those were the keyboard and the trackpad on this laptop. Now this laptop comes with a 60 watt-hour battery, and it's a 4-cell 60 watt-hour battery, and the company claims around 7 hours of battery backup on this laptop. So in our testing with video editing and a bit of gaming, we could get around 4 to 4.5 hours of battery life, which is again a good battery life. Even though you may not get 7 hours, 4 to 4.5 hours for a gaming laptop, it's still good. So again, some of the gaming laptops last like 2.5 to 3 hours on an average if you are doing a lot of gaming, but here we get around 4 to 4.5 hours, which we feel is definitely good on this laptop. So summing up, how good is the Lenovo Legion 5? So the one we reviewed is priced around 72,000 right now, 71,990 in India, and for that price it performs really well. The performance it offers with the AMD Ryzen 5 chipset is really good. We would have ideally liked 16 gigs of RAM, otherwise it's a really solid performance out there. Good battery life, considering that the gaming laptops are not really great for game battery life, but this provides around 4 to 4.5 hours of battery life, which is still good, and the performance is really good with the Ryzen 5 4600HS, and it's a 6-core processor. Again, you also get the graphics card, the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 Ti with 4GB graphics card is also included, and you get the 120Hz refresh rate. So overall, at this price segment, it's definitely a good laptop for creators as well as casual gamers. It's definitely a great offering from Lenovo. That is a review of the Lenovo Legion 5. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.